focused on family and the community. News 15 Today starts now.
Good morning and welcome back. You're watching News 15 Today. I'm Alex Horsell.
And I'm Carter Simoneau. Thanks for tuning in this morning. How was your weekend, Alex?
It was lovely. How was yours?
It was also lovely.
I will say, had a little rain seep through this weekend.
Oh, no.
Not a good sign, but I did reach out to Jamie and say, when is this going to end? This has to stop.
Oh.
Yeah, and then we got lucky. We got some rain Friday, but I think Saturday and Sunday we kind of dodged a little bit of a bullet. But right now, if you take a look, everything looking good. I-10 at Butler Rose, both directions, looking good. Sun's starting to come up this morning. Temperatures also not too bad. 74 in Lafayette, 69 in Opelousas, 72 over in Jennings. Satellite and radar not showing much at all. Just some light activity over towards our west in Texas. Had a few light showers up in northern Louisiana earlier this morning, but looking good right now. Future radar showing might see some spotty activity along the coastline this morning, but not expecting anything widespread. As we get into this afternoon, that regular routine of pop-up showers and storms will be with us. So not worried too much about that. Today, expect high temperatures in the low 90s, overnight lows in the mid 70s. Not breaking any records, but right around average for this time of year. What can we expect for your Independence Day holiday? I'll let you know coming up in just a bit.
Thank you, Jamie. Police continue to investigate a shooting at a Louisiana nightclub that left 7 people injured. A volley of gunshots and people running to safety was captured by a nearby homeowner's surveillance camera. Police say the shooting started after a fight and that shots were fired both inside and outside of the club.
At least 2 of the 7 people injured were hurt seriously. No arrests have been made. Baton Rouge Police Chief said in a statement Saturday that he is confident citizens will do their part and help identify the persons responsible for the shooting.
A 14-year-old girl was shot in the pelvic area during a Mall of Louisiana shooting this weekend. The girl was coming out of the mall's movie theater parking lot when she was shot. Bystanders quickly moved her to a sporting goods store nearby when a 911 was placed. The girl was then taken to the hospital by EMS, where her injuries are considered non-life-threatening. An investigation is still ongoing.
On Friday, Governor John Bel Edwards signed a $700 million infrastructure bill that provides funding for projects around the state, including right here in Acadiana. The bill includes $150 million in funding for shovel-ready projects along the planned route of I-49 South, running from Lafayette to New Orleans. I-49 South has been planned for nearly 2 decades, but a lack of funding has meant very little work has been done transforming Highway 90 into an interstate.
Well, if you plan on doing some fishing for the 4th of July holiday and haven't renewed your license, the clock is ticking. The Louisiana fishing licenses expire this Sunday. The State Department of Wildlife and Fisheries has made it easy. You can now renew your license online at the LDWF website. And as with your driver's licenses, you can now have your new license on your smartphone. 10 people died this Sunday morning when ports. The twin-engine Beechcraft was taking off from the Addison Airport when it crashed into a hangar. No one was inside the hangar at the time of the crash. Firefighters quickly put out the fire in the hangar. So far, the plane's tail number has not yet been released, nor have the identities of anyone on board. It's unclear where the plane was headed. FAA investigators were at the crash site Sunday afternoon. The National Transportation Safety Board is sending a crew to the scene. 3 suspects in the case of the shooting of former Boston Red Sox star David Ortiz, including the individual police say is responsible for planning the attack, were sentenced to a year in prison by a judge in Santo Domingo yesterday. Police say one of the 3 suspects, Victor Hugo Gomez, planned the attack on Ortiz and is also a fugitive from U.S. justice with links to Mexico's Gulf Cartel drug gang.
Meanwhile, a Dominican police spokesperson said that the original price set for the assassination of 6'2" David Fernandez Vasquez, the alleged intended target of the attack, was for $30,000, according to local media. Ortiz was shot during the night of June 9th while seated at an open-air nightclub in the capital of his native country.
Oh, sorry, go ahead, Alex.
The Dominican Republic Attorney General said the attackers had meant to kill Fernandez, who was sitting at a table with the popular baseball star. Ortiz, a national hero in the Dominican Republic, has been recovering in a Boston hospital since the attack took place.
Well, President Trump made history Sunday by becoming the first sitting U.S. president to set foot in North Korea. In a meeting set up on short notice, the president shook hands at the border with North Korean leader Kim Jong-un.
Then they met in private for less than an hour on the South Korean side in an effort to restart stalled nuclear department talks. NBC's Richard Engel reports from the Korean DMZ, the demilitarized zone between the two Koreans.
We're at the edge of the DMZ, the demilitarized zone separating North and South Korea. People didn't know. It seemed like the president didn't even know that Kim Jong-un was actually going to arrive until he actually showed up. President Trump walked over from the South Korean side, crossing a small cement divide on the ground, and stepped into North Korea. That makes him the first sitting American president to stand on North Korean soil. Then the North Korean leader decided to show a reciprocal honor and stepped over that divide and entered South Korea.
This is my honor. I didn't really expect it.
So an exchange of diplomatic pleasantries, an exchange of symbols.
I enjoyed being with you, and thank you very much.
Both of them trying to show that they are willing to reach out, willing to cross borders, willing to engage in negotiation. President Trump said that this is a big moment, that it shows that diplomacy is possible in the Koreas, that he's making progress because of his personal relations with Kim Jong-un.
Nobody knows how things turn out, but certainly this was a great day. This was a very legendary, very historic day.
The problem is, this is their third summit, and while their relations have improved and seem to be getting better all of the time, and tensions in the region have gone down, there have not been many steps to actually reduce the number of nuclear weapons North Korea possesses. Richard Engel, NBC News, at the DMZ.
Well, as the community prepares for patriotic celebrations of food, family, and fireworks this 4th of July, the Lafayette Animal Shelter and Care Center would like to help make Independence Day safer for Acadiana's four-legged friends.
More dogs run away on the 4th of July than any other day of the year. This is because everything that makes fireworks fun for humans can be very stressful and frightening for pets. The bright lights and loud noises can trigger a fight or flight response in animals, causing them to panic and run fast as far away from the noise as they can.
The LASCC encourages pet owners to keep pets secured inside of your home, give pets a safe place to hide, or when all else fails, ask a vet to ensure your pet's safety. Well, state highway safety and health officials will hold a brief news conference Thursday concerning the new child safety seat law in Louisiana. This new law, which is effective in August, will impact everyone who transports a child 13 or younger in a motor vehicle in Louisiana. The bill requires children under 2 years old to ride in rear-facing car seats. Children 2 to 4 must ride in forward-facing seats with an internal seatbelt. Children 4 to 9 must ride in booster seats. And children 9 to 12 can ride without booster seats based on height requirements that show they can fit into the car seat properly.
Well, great news for Karen Crow. It's official. Billy's Boudin and Cracklin is opening its doors today at 6:30 a.m. The new store will mark its 4th location, conveniently placed off I-49. The popular eatery offers all your favorite Cajun eats, including boudin, boudin balls, boudin wraps, and specialty meats and more.
Well, if you're planning on working out in the yard today, you'll see plenty of sunshine. Might be a good day to spray for insects before those storms return tomorrow and get it knocked out today, because next 2 days after that might not be so good. Your full forecast coming right back after the break.
From your Weather Authority, here's Storm Team 15's Jamie Angel.
Welcome back. Time now 5:42 on this Monday morning. Taking a live look right now, I-10 at Ambassador. Everything looking good to go this morning. It is 74 degrees in Lafayette with that high humidity and those elevated dew points, meaning it's feeling muggy out there. Taking a look at current temperatures across northern Acadiana, just about everyone in the low 70s. We're at 70 in Oberlin and Basile, 73 in Washington, and 72 in Arnaville. In central Acadiana, we're at 72, 73 throughout, except for Church Point. They're sitting at 71 right now. And in southern Acadiana, look at Sippermore Point near 80 degrees, 75 in Franklin and Jeanerette, and 76 over in Pecan Island. Taking a look at those dew points, they're in the low to mid 70s, the exception of Opelousas and Ville Platte sitting at 68. Taking a look at satellite and radar, most of the activity we're seeing up in the Midwest, but a little bit of light activity down in the south. Zooming in a little closer, you'll notice some spotty activity over in Texas and some real light showers rolling through northern Louisiana right now. Futurecast will show you that as we go through today, we could see some of those isolated pop-up showers and storms this afternoon, not looking for anything serious or widespread. As we get into Tuesday morning could start to see some shower activity building up towards the west and more scattered activity as we go through midday into the evening, and much of the same on Wednesday. Taking a look at today, we can expect high temperatures around 92 degrees in the low 90s under mostly sunny and warm conditions. Again, we could see that chance of an isolated thunderstorm. Tonight, expect overnight lows to drop down into the mid 70s under partly cloudy skies. It's going to be mild and muggy, but shouldn't be too bad. And then tomorrow, warming up only to around 90 under mostly cloudy skies, and we have an increased threat of scattered showers and storms. Taking a look at today's UV index, going to be back up at 11, which is extreme, so make sure you take precautions to protect your skin and your eyes. Remember, in 15 minutes, that's all it takes when it's at this level to cause skin damage. Your 7-day forecast looking like this. Have that chance of isolated storms today, more scattered and widespread storms Tuesday and Wednesday. 4th of July looking good so far. Should see plenty of sun, and look at those temperatures starting to warm up into the mid 90s. Thursday and Friday looking nice. Saturday and Sunday is when we could see our next storm system coming through.
Okay, well, thank you, Jamie. Coming up in health news, a woman contracts a flesh-eating bacteria after a walk on the beach. Scary stuff. We're going to have the details after the break, so don't go away.
Welcome back. Well, so many people are looking forward to a beach vacation this summer, but here is a warning from the son of a Florida woman who died of flesh-eating bacteria.
That's right, Carter. She allegedly got the infection during a walk on the beach. Wow. NBC's Morgan Chesky has her story and what you need to know.
Tonight, as millions plan holiday trips to the coast, a family in mourning after a walk on the beach turned deadly.
There were no warning signs. It was a normal day at the beach.
Wade Fleming said it began when his 77-year-old mother, Carolyn, stumbled, exposing a 3/4-inch cut to a microscopic danger. The official name, necrotizing fasciitis, or flesh-eating bacteria. A bacterial infection so lethal Carolyn died 2 weeks later after complications from surgery.
Maybe if, somebody somewhere would have recognized, the dangers, they would have told her to get to more urgent care.
The infection is rare, but the CDC says up to 1 in 3 people with necrotizing fasciitis die, even with treatment.
Some of the earliest symptoms of necrotizing fasciitis would be an area of redness or swelling that's spreading rapidly, an area that's severely painful, and/or if it's associated with fever.
Experts say since bacteria most commonly enters the body through a break in skin, wash cuts immediately. Avoid natural bodies of water, and that includes hot tubs, even pools. And if you see any sign of infection, see a doctor immediately.
I can't do everything that I was able to do before.
For 12-year-old Kylie Parker, early detection saved her life when she contracted the same infection. After multiple surgeries to halt its spread, recovery could still take years.
There's a possibility that it may affect her to where she may not be able to walk normally.
Now the Fleming family is sharing their mother's story in hopes someone will recognize the problem they didn't catch in time.
And that's what we're hoping to cure right now, is to educate people, to let the public know that they can go to the beach, they can have fun, but there are dangers out there.
A call for caution ahead of a busy holiday weekend. Morgan Chesky, NBC News, Miami.
Well, that's scary stuff. Everyone should be extremely cautious.
Scary stuff. I just went to the beach, and I think other reports had come out, and my mom was like blowing me up talking about it. Like, be careful, there's stuff in the water. I'm like, oh, it's fine. Well,
yeah,
not so fine.
I should just turn down a beach trip for this upcoming weekend. So
why?
I don't know.
Flesh-eating bacteria.
Yeah, that's why.
I understand. All right, guys. Well, turning to your dog's health now. This is interesting. Federal health officials are warning that what you are feeding your pooch may be bad for their heart. The FDA announced last summer that it was investigating over 500 reported cases of canine dilated cardiomyopathy beginning in 2018. The disease can often result in congestive heart failure.
The agency released the names of the 16 food brands that were most frequently identified in the cases. The FDA says the dogs ate dry food most of the time, and most were grain-free and contained peas or lentils. Large breeds such as golden retrievers, mixed breeds, and Labrador retrievers were most likely to be affected. Contact your vet if your dog is showing signs of heart disease, which includes decreased energy, difficult breathing, and coughing. Well, my dog has low energy, but he's also a greyhound and
now I
just
have
sleeps
a lab,
all day.
So, and I did check the list, and our dog food was on there. However, it was like the last one on the list, and there was only like 6 reported cases. I don't know. Because I've heard both sides of the spectrum. I've had vets say that feeding your dog generic dog food's like McDonald's for dogs. So
you think there'd be more oversight when it comes to just casually selling dog food on
I know, because they
account.
just preach this grain free, and I don't know.
Let's start taking care of the pets, people.
Yes.
Well, guys, don't go away. We're gonna have a quick look at your weather from Jamie Augel in just a bit. You're watching News 15 today. Welcome back. Let's throw it over to Jamie Anjo for a quick look at your weather.
Yeah, let's take a look. Temperatures right now anywhere from 69 in Opelousas to 74 in Lafayette. Going to warm up a good bit more today as we go through the day. Taking a look at satellite and radar, just some light activity in northern Louisiana, not really seeing anything locally. As we go through your day today, expect by 9 a.m. we'll be in the low 80s by noon, right around 90, and we'll be topping out today in the low 90s. Yeah, next 3 days looking like this. Warm today, more rain chances Tuesday and Wednesday, so a little cooler.
Make sure you cut your grass today if you haven't come over the weekend, I guess.
Guys, I love it. I love that 90, a little cooler. I'll never get over it. I just think it's so funny.
Yeah, you take your wins when you can get them.
Right.
Well, guys, check this out. Dash cam video shows a Georgia officer rescuing a kitten on the interstate during a rush hour. The Sandy Springs Police Department posted the video to its Facebook page. A 911 call came in reporting a number of cats dropped off on the interstate.
Aww.
That's terrible. The video shows canine officers spot one of the kittens in the center lane. The officer placed the kitten in a bucket and took it to a nearby veterinarian clinic. The kitten has already been adopted. The status of the other kittens, well, it's unknown.
That's some grade A police work
Oh,
right there.
look, it kind of looks like, what's his name?
Like
Tupac Shakur. That's
cute.
Jamie's cat,
Well,
formerly known as Tito.
From cats to turtles, you can help save injured turtles by donating old bras to this North Carolina animal rescue group. Carolina Waterfowl Rescue is asking women to donate the eye closures from bra fasteners. The closures are combined with glue to wire turtle shells back together.
Interesting. Rescue groups employees say the majority of turtles they see have been run over by cars or boats. Right now is their busiest season, so any donations will help. More information can be found on Carolina Rescue Fowl's Facebook page.
Is that duct tape?
Oh, you guys remind me to tell you in the break about my 2 turtles.
Oh.
You have 2 turtles?
I had 2 turtles, and my husband made me give them away because they were getting too big. It's a long, terrible story, but I love turtles.
I didn't realize you were such a turtle fan.
Oh, I love them, yes.
Why not just buy some packs of the class
Themselves?
instead of, you know,
Maybe because it costs money. I don't know.
old bra. I
Hey,
would have thought of that.
It's, you know, using stuff and maybe not using it anymore to put it to a better use.
Some ingenuity right there.
Yeah,
There we
love
go.
that. Well, guys, that's going to do it for this hour of News 15 today. If you're heading out the door, you can continue your coverage at kadn.com or a fancy News 15 app.
Don't go away. Another hour of news, sports, and weather. It's heading your way after the break. Stay with us.
3 out. Coming up this morning on News 15 Today, the Lafayette Police